So today we're going to be talking about my business Noah's Nachos, and I'm going to take you through the steps and my thought process through all of the questions and how we're going to get things done. So as for the name Noah's Nachos, I just looked up foods that start with N, so it would match my name, and I saw nachos, and I kind of just sparked an idea in my head about Noah's Nachos, and so that's how that came to be. And then this little slogan I just made up, and I thought it was pretty clever. Nacho average food truck. I think it's pretty decent. As for the problem at hand is that there are limited places to go and get quality nachos, and also there isn't any variety in nachos. I feel like every time you go get nachos, it's just those cheap chips and those cheap sauce and maybe some jalapenos or something, it's not that much, and obviously you don't pay for very much quality, but I think there isn't a place like mine, and so I think it would get traction and get business. As for the solution to this problem, to create a place focused on nachos. This will give people the opportunity to not only get nachos, but get nachos they like, and they can come back and get the same little combo or whatever type of nachos they wanted. So this would obviously be like custom nachos. So there'd be a menu of ingredients, and you get to build your own, which I think is something people really enjoy. As for our target market, the target market for this food stand will be families. Most of the time when people are going out to get food at a food truck, or maybe just go get fast food in general, they'll be with a group, usually family, maybe friends, but usually it's a group, and oftentimes family. We will offer kids meals and family bundles so everyone can enjoy, obviously at a fair price. So family bundles will be good for bigger families that they want to buy kind of in bulk, so to speak, and also kids meals for obviously younger kids who aren't going to eat as much, so the parents don't have to pay for a full meal. They have to pay for something a kid's meal. As for competition, the direct competition will be other food trucks and also fast food restaurants. This is because whenever somebody's trying to go out and get a quick bite to eat, they're not going to go to a sit-down restaurant or home cook. They're just going to go to a fast food restaurant or a food truck. So those are the direct competition. As for indirect, that would be the slower ways of getting food, such as home cooking. You got to do it yourself, takes time, and also sit-down restaurants, because those obviously take more time. As for distribution, we'll go around to food truck locations and events to sell our products there. Our goal is to eventually expand into online food service apps also. Those include Uber Eats, DoorDash, and any other food service apps that would help us expand our product. As for the food truck locations and events, I know of one right next to my house. Every Wednesday night they have food trucks, and so that's something to look into, and just outside of gas stations and other things such as that. Marketing strategies, we would open up accounts on every social media platform possible and push out ads to display our menu and gain attraction. Appearing at large events such as rodeos kind of also goes with distribution. That's where we would go to sell our product. But those big events such as rodeos would get our name out there and get more attraction. Some of these social media accounts would include TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and maybe Facebook, other things like that would bring people in. Revenue and pricing, a plate of nachos will cost around 150 to 175% of the cost. This will keep the prices affordable compared to most other food prices. I did some research, and it said that usually it's around 200% markup, so 150 to 175 would be quite affordable compared to other ones. As for the expenses for this business, would be the cost of the food, the cost of the truck, the cost of maintenance on the truck, and also whatever fees are required to attend the big events such as rodeos, because I'm sure you don't just get to go in for free, and maybe other events. Obviously there's some fee that makes you go in there, so that would be another expense. Milestones would simply be to maintain the business. That would be the first milestone, just to stay on our feet. The first goal is to make enough to cover the cost of operations. Also, when the business gains more traction, getting into food delivery services such as Uber Eats and DoorDash is the next goal. So after just staying on our feet, we would want to get into those to expand even more, and also possibly more food trucks. As for the team, I would simply run this myself and possibly have some help from time to time, but not a fixed employee, because I feel like it's not necessary if I'm just making a few nachos at a time. And also would cut down on costs for expenses, so it would be opportunity for more revenue if it was simply just me. External resources. The external resources I'd use would be social media apps, as I said earlier, about the marketing strategies for customer communication and attraction. And also working with local producers for the ingredients I'd use. For example, just fresh fruit, tomatoes and lettuce, cheese, all those. I would want to work with local producers because I believe that would help out them, help out me, and also bring in more customers. So, and that's it. That's everything. Thank you.